Yes, yes. Welcome to Chatting Up the Chick. It's me, your host, Chris the Chick. That's right. Um, so I've been on hiatus for a little while because I've just run out of things to say. No, I've run out of friends who want to join me. So I thought I'd do some little 10-minute podcasts, just going through some important elements of my life that I'm hoping that might have some relevance to people listening, especially if they're like me and they're willing and they want to help and they want to do something, but they're just not really sure what that looks like and how they're going to go about it. I know for years now, man, I've I've done small little things, community kind of based things here and there, very under the radar. And look, I still want to stay under the radar. There's nothing worse than being part of something that is plastered all over local media or papers. Like times when I've been in the papers because I've done something for this charity or whatever, and I kind of think to myself, oh, please no, I don't want the accolades. Though my wife she'll cut out the pieces and put them in a scrapbook. So no doubt when I'm 92 and still trying to go to the gym, she'll pop out the scrapbook and go, "Look, see, you was a nice man back then. Now you're just a grumpy old git." So yeah. But yeah, what I wanted to quickly talk about today was I have been thinking for quite a while now about becoming politically involved in the conversation. Um, Now, this is a massive subject in itself, and let me just start off by saying I do not want to be the voice of the voiceless or the voice that carries a certain ideology forwards or anything like that. I'm certainly not a charismatic speaker who could take on all comers and debate anyone about anything. I'm more interested in being a kind of person that has tangible results to what I'm trying to do. And oh man, that is probably one of the hardest things in life to achieve. If you do a job where you're seeing tangible results in front of you, where people's lives are genuinely getting better because of something you're doing, man, keep doing that job. Like even if you feel like you're running out of gas, take the time to look after yourself and fill the cup, so to speak. But I know that I do a job that is. I hope my boss ain't listening. Which, well, she already knows. I told her. Which is not difficult for me. Um, the reason I still do the job is because I work in an atmosphere that is so pleasant. Um, I it's hard. It's actually hard for me to just rip myself away from a place that is so pleasant. And actually, I have I've never gone to work, and some of you may get jealous about this. I've I've never gone to work and thought to myself, "Oh no, I'm at work. Oh, this is painful," or the Monday blues or anything like that. Never had that. Now, I'd like to think it's my mindset and that I'm kind of using the power of positivity to create um, uh, that environment for itself. But obviously, it takes two to tango. And if I didn't have workmates that were so cool, and the job that I do that I'm able to basically choose my own workload, and I've got no one breathing down my back, that's like the perfect position for most people. I'm actually quite scared to go and get myself another job just in case I lose what I have now. That's just but then I suppose that's the conundrum, isn't it? When you actually want to create something magical, or you have that burning desire within you to go out and actually create something so wonderful that you're the feeling in your tum tum is constant. I love that feeling in your tum tum. So yeah, what I did, just going on a tangent there. What I did today was I finally signed up as a member of the Green Party. Yes, you heard me right. A member of the Green Party. Now I hear probably two of you saying, "Why, Chris? Why would you sign up to the the Green Party to start off with?" Well, firstly, a lot of what I believe in these days, and a lot of where my faith goes towards in terms of people doing the right thing, lines up with what the Green Party is about. Obviously, the Greens are primarily about the environment, about creating an environment that is sustainable, and we're also creating a economy that is based around looking after the environment. I'm not saying other political parties don't do that, but they're zeroing in on that issue. But it's not just that. Also, it's not just that either. You know, I love the fact that one of their key elements to the party is the fact that they also talk about, you know, making sure that other people are listened to. Like it's not just a case of, we think we're right, so thus other voices are not going to have any place at the table. I like that. It's socially responsible, and it enables people to feel safe within themselves about what they believe. Um, I'm all for different belief systems coming together and being able to work together, because I don't think one system should have complete power. Now, obviously, I believe in the environment being looked after and stuff like that, but I also understand there's a way of getting to the what I believe is the proper equilibrium of how we live in tandem with how we look after the environment. But it's going to take time. And some people say, well, we haven't got time. And yes, that's true as well. But at the same time, you can't force people to change overnight. There has to be dialogue beforehand. There has to be understanding. There has to be education. And there has to be a moving forwards together. And I really have a fondness for the Green Party in the sense that they also they go towards social issues as well. One of the things that they've just put forward, that I think went through Parliament, was getting rid of conversion therapy, um, which is just horrific. Like I it, it I no, like I understand why conversion therapy was there. Like I understand why people put it in place in the first place. Doesn't mean it's right. I just understand why. But we have to get away from that thinking of that, and it is primarily a religious thing, and I come from a religious background to some degree, that people are saying because homosexuality is wrong, we need to come up with some sort of therapy to convert them to being straight. It's madness to me now with all the understanding I have around gender identity and also sexual identity and stuff like that. Like it's not just a a simple idea of coming up with a certain uh, based ideology to say, well, I believe this, so thus this must happen because of my belief. But the fact is, the Green Party have pushed forwards to have conversion therapy banned, which for me is bang, a social issue that should have been dealt with a long time ago. But the fact that we're dealing with it now in 2020, 2021, it's better late than never. better late than never. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to where this takes me, being part of the Green Party, where it takes me. Will you see me out on the streets with a placard? Probably not. I would prefer to do something in the background, like I don't know, helping push forward some sort of policy that means that we genuinely start creating areas of natural intent, like wetlands, forests. We start trying to get the TUI back in Canterbury. I'd love to see the TUI back in Canterbury. That'd be awesome. Something, that's my kind of, I'm a worker. I love getting me hands dirty and getting stuck in. But yeah, I just wanted to have a quick conversation about um, what I'm trying to do with my life, and I'm hoping that this kind of gets conversations going between yourself and friends, thinking about what you can do politically, not to have power over, but to have a say in how your country goes forwards. And that should also include international. It shouldn't just be about your own borders, should be about the international borders as well. How can we help other countries? Actually, one of my ideas was that I was going to take some time off, go on holiday, and start planting some trees, like in the Sahara, to help them stop in desertification. I'd love to do something like that. That would just be a trip of a lifetime for me, just to get involved in that kind of environment, that kind of culture that is totally different to what I experience right here, right now. Anyway, it's been lovely chatting to you. I love the fact that you listen to Chatting Up the Chick, even though I'm not a good looking man or a chick. Well, I'm a chick by name, not by gender. And if you want to get in touch with me, feel free to message me here on YouTube or send me an email at chrisisachick@gmail.com. And I would love to I would just love to love. That's my next episode. Love. What is love? I'll tell you then. Laters, potatoes. Whee!